Each month, we introduce you to one of the extraordinary people of the Cape Fear. WWAY's Donna Gregory met a decorated veteran who's midway through his 10th decade and has a strategy for a long and happy life.
She's happy.
Even though he's small in stature, Sergeant Francis Buddy Hooper is a mighty man. At age 95, he's sharp, fit, and funny, especially when someone asks his secrets for living so long.
I told him from the get-go, I married the best lady in America. She's an outstanding cook. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I don't mess with crazy women.
Hooper grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and says seeing the battleship USS North Carolina constructed from the ground up in the 1930s changed his life.
And I observed Marines on duty, guard duty, and they were wearing dress blues. And I said, well, when I'm old enough, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to join the United States Marine Corps.
And that happened when he enlisted in 1948 at age 19. He was stunned to find out where he would end up next.
The pamphlets that I was reading, it said the U.S. Marines are trained at Parris Island, South Carolina, or San Diego, California. And when he told me, you're not going either way, you're going to Montford Point, I was about ready to hand him the record books back and go back home, but I said, no, I'm going to go ahead with it.
At the time, African-American Marine recruits were sent to train at Montford Point near Jacksonville, where they were segregated from Camp Lejeune Marines. 20,000 black Marines came through Montford Point in the 7 years it was open. In the late 40s, President Truman signed an order desegregating the military, and Hooper served another 20 years, including at Quantico, Japan, and Vietnam.
There's no such thing as color in the Marine Corps. There's no black, no brown, no red, no white, no yellow. We're all Marines. Simplify, hurrah.
Most of the Montford Point Marines have died, and a special museum now honors them. Hooper has received an array of medals for his service, including the Congressional Gold Medal, the National Montford Point Marine Hall of Fame Award, and in 2020, the North Carolina Order of the Longleaf Pine. And then tell me about your wife. What does she think about all this honor and these accolades that you're getting at age 95?
Yeah, well, she thinks it's real lovely for me.
Wilmington Mayor Bill Saffo says Hooper is a strong supporter of all veterans in our community.
We have 75,000, veterans in southeastern North Carolina, and to have him as one of the representatives of Montford Point Marine, phenomenal. Great guy, great American, and I love him.
A job at the Postal Service gave Hooper another 20-year career in Wilmington, and he stayed active in several organizations and associations since his second retirement. He has a few more tips for living an extraordinary life well into your 9th or 10th decade.
The key is to keep your body and your mind open. Continue to read and stay active.
This decorated veteran is still moving forward, even if his steps are more measured. He carries an extraordinary history with each step, knowing he's one of the few, the proud, and the mighty. In Wilmington, Donna Gregory, WWAY News.
Incredible, and thank you for your service. Buddy says he's still active in the Montford Point Marine Association, serving as the Chapter 25 Financial Secretary. If you know someone we should feature, email extraordinary@wwaytv3.com.